Welcome, gamers, to an exciting episode of Dead by Daylight Tips and Tricks. I'm thrilled to share with you 3 invaluable strategies that will help you become a master of this heart-pounding game. Tip number 1, Stealth and Survival. Discover how to utilize the environment and clever hiding spots to outsmart the relentless killer. We'll delve into the art of stealth and survival, giving you the upper hand when it matters most. The art of stealth and survival in Dead by Daylight. Let's dive into some essential strategies that will keep you one step ahead of the relentless killer. When it comes to survival, knowing how to effectively utilize your surroundings is key. Take the cornfields on certain maps, for example. These dense, maze-like areas can provide crucial cover, allowing you to disappear from the killer's sight. Remember, patience is your ally here. Hiding in the corn, moving slowly and deliberately, can make all the difference between life and death. But cornfields aren't your only refuge. Lockers scattered throughout the map can also be a lifesaver when the killer is hot on your heels. Utilize them strategically, especially when you have a momentary advantage to break the line of sight. However, be mindful. Frantically entering a locker can create noise and tip off the killer to your exact location. So remember to enter the locker smoothly and silently to maintain the element of surprise. Sometimes, the best way to stay hidden is to crouch and blend into the environment. Keep an eye out for miscellaneous objects scattered around the map, crates, barrels, or even trees, and use them as temporary cover. Crouch behind them, remaining unseen as the killer searches for any sign of your presence. But beware, my friends. One misstep or an accidental noise can expose your location, so tread lightly and be vigilant. By mastering these stealth and survival techniques, finding solace in the corn, using lockers strategically, and utilizing the environment for cover, you'll increase your chances of outwitting the relentless killer and living to fight another day. Tip number 2, master the chase. Learn the secrets of chasing down survivors with ruthless efficiency. We'll discuss mind games, loop tactics, and how to close the gap to secure those crucial sacrifices. Get ready to unleash your killer instincts. In this section, we'll delve into the art of mastering the chase in Dead by Daylight, giving you the upper hand when pursuing those elusive survivors. Tip number 1, mind games. As a killer, your ability to outsmart survivors is crucial. Learn to anticipate their moves and use your power to create fear and uncertainty. Fake out survivors by pretending to break a chase, only to quickly turn back and catch them off guard. Keeping them on their toes is the key to securing those sacrifices. Tip number 2, loop tactics. When in pursuit, survivors will try to gain distance by leading you through complex structures and obstacles. Mastering loop tactics will help you cut corners and close the gap swiftly. Memorize the different loops and windows on the maps and practice efficient pathing to keep up the pressure. Tip number 3, maintaining momentum. Don't let survivors slip away. Use perks like brutal strength to break pallets with lightning speed, allowing you to stay hot on their trail. Combine it with enduring to minimize stun duration and quickly recover from survivor attacks, keeping the chase intense and relentless. By honing your mind games, perfecting loop tactics, and maintaining momentum, you'll become a true force to be reckoned with in the foggy realms of Dead by Daylight. Tip number 3, survivor tricks to evade. Uncover advanced survivor tricks and techniques that give you that vital edge. From effective pallet looping to intricate evasion strategies, you'll discover the keys to outwitting the relentless killers and surviving against all odds. Survivors, it's time to master the art of evasion. In this section, we'll reveal some invaluable tricks and techniques that will help you outwit the most relentless killers in Dead by Daylight. Tip number 1, the art of juking. Juking is all about deceiving the killer and throwing them off your trail. Using your surroundings to your advantage, make sudden changes in direction, and utilize obstacles like pallets and windows to break line of sight. Remember, Timing and unpredictability are your best friends when it comes to juking. Tip number 2, pellet looping. Pellets are a survivor's best friend. Learn the art of dropping pellets strategically to stun the killer and gain distance. Practice timing your pellet drops to maximize the stun duration and create opportunities to escape. Perks like Dead Hard or Balanced Landing can also aid in executing successful pellet loops. Tip number 3, the power of stealth. Sometimes the best way to evade a killer is by remaining undetected. Use perks like Urban Evasion to move quietly and quickly, reducing your chances of being spotted. Utilize lockers or hide behind objects when the killer is nearby. Remember, blending into the environment and being patient can often be your greatest assets. By mastering the art of juking, perfecting pellet looping, and harnessing the power of stealth, you'll become a true survivor extraordinaire in the dangerous trials of Dead by Daylight. For the first tip, you will need Urban Evasion. This perk allows survivors to move quietly and quickly while crouching, making it an excellent choice for stealthy gameplay. You will also need Iron Will. Iron Will reduces the grunts and groans made by injured survivors, making it harder for the killer to locate them based on sound cues. The last perk you will need is Quick and Quiet. Quick and Quiet lets survivors perform fast and silent vaults, making it easier to escape or juke the killer when transitioning between obstacles. For your fourth perk slot, you can really choose whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Just use these 3. For the second tip, you will need Brutal Strength. This perk increases the killer's break speed when destroying pallets and breakable walls, allowing them to catch up to survivors more quickly during chases. You will also need Enduring. Enduring reduces the stun duration from survivor pallet drops and decreases the recovery time from successful killer attacks, making it easier for the killer to maintain pressure during chases. You will finally need Spirit Fury. Spirit Fury grants the killer a burst of speed and guarantees the destruction of a pallet after breaking a certain number of pallets during a chase, increasing their momentum and creating a sense of urgency for survivors. For the fourth perk slot, you can really use whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just use these other 3. For the third and final tip, you will need Dead Hard. Dead Hard grants survivors a few seconds of invulnerability, which can be used to dodge killer attacks and gain distance. You will also need Lithe. Lithe activates after performing a fast vault, granting the survivor a brief burst of speed that can aid in evading the killer. Finally, you will need Balanced Landing. Balanced Landing reduces stagger and grants a speed boost after falling from a significant height, which can help survivors quickly recover and create distance during chases. For the fourth perk slot, you can really use whatever. It doesn't really matter, just use these other 3. So, whether you're a survivor trying to stay one step ahead or a killer hungry for their next prey, these 3 tips and tricks will transform your Dead by Daylight gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did find this video helpful. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys in the next video. Also, I wanted to give credit to my friend who played Killer and Survivor for some of the clips, although I was the one recording and editing this video. And also, I wanted to give credit to ChatGPT for writing my whole script and giving me the title and thumbnail description and all that. So yeah, this whole video is kind of based off of ChatGPT. That's about it for me, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.